Hello, best friends. So go ahead and get your Mrs. Masters is a Disaster book out. Please make sure that you do not lose this book, okay? Because this is going to be what we're using for reading for the next 2 weeks or so. And I only have so many copies. So if you lose it, we'll have to figure something else out. So don't lose it. Keep it in a safe spot. Give it to your parents or guardians when you're done with it so that they can keep it in a safe spot and don't get lost. So today all we're doing is reading chapter 1. How these videos are going to work is I will give you time to press pause, read your chapter, look at a question, answer a question, and then we'll talk through it as a class. So now would be the time where you pause this video and you read chapter 1. So go ahead and pause and read. All right, welcome back. You've read chapter 1. Great job. The first 2 questions should be easy. We've done questions like these all the time. The first one is just write a summary of what happened in the chapter. Tell me what this chapter is all about. Using your own words, please. 3 to 5 sentences. Should be pretty straightforward. The second question is, what's the main idea of this chapter? Remember, main idea is one sentence that tells me 3 things. Who, what, and why. Who was this all about? What did they do? And why did they do it? How did they do it? Why was it important? And again, it should just be one sentence. All right, I will go ahead and pause here so that you can answer those 2 questions on your own. Pause. Okay, the next question gives us a word that you might not know. The word is fogies. Fogies. And it says, reread page 2 and make a guess as to what you think fogies are. So go ahead and pause the video now and take a second. Let me stay on this side so you can see. Take a second to try and guess what fogies are. All right, hopefully you reread that page and you've made a guess. I'm going to read the section that I think will tell us. It says, anyway, when I got to the front steps at elementary school on Monday morning, the weirdest thing in the history of the world was going on. The place was swarming with old fogies. Men and ladies with canes and walkers and gray hair were everywhere. So, reading through that, what would you guess old fogies mean? It tells us in the next sentence, right? There are people with gray hair, with walkers, with canes. What type of people are they? Old people. So fogey is just a way of saying old people, older people. So go ahead and fill in that question if you haven't yet. And then the next question, once you're ready, it says, AJ complains a lot in this chapter. How do you think he was feeling? And why would that make him complain? Think about where he was and what being at there can be like sometimes. Right? So take some time to think about where was he and how was he feeling. And that might help us understand why he complains so much. So go ahead and press pause and answer that question. All right, the next 2 questions are just asking for your opinion. Okay, there's no right or wrong answer. The first one is, which grandparent was your favorite and why? So just tell me why and who you like the best, and that is all you need. And then who do you think were funnier, the kids or the grandparents? And again, tell me why. So go ahead and we can pause there for you to answer those 2 questions. All right, and then the last question is this story written in first person or third person? Remember, first, number 1 looks like the letter I. In first person, I am telling the story. I walked to the store. I grabbed the milk. I paid the cashier, right? I am in the story and I'm telling you about it. Or third person is the narrator who's telling the story. Kimura walked to the store. Kimura grabbed the milk. Kimura paid the cashier. It is a narrator telling the story. The narrator is not in the story. Okay, they're an outside person telling the story. You'll hear words like he or she, or the person's name did this, did that, as opposed to first person, which is I did this, I did that. All right, that is all for today. Once you finish that, you are done. If you use the full allotted time on your schedule and you don't quite get to the end, that's okay. Again, please take a picture of this and either text it or email it to me so I can give you credit to it. I will post a reward video on the homepage, just like I did for math. So on my class page, there will be a video telling you what the reward is for doing your reading today. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to call, text, email, message on Google Classrooms, any way you can to get in contact with me, please do. And I hope you have a great day.